Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Okay. Chuck, it's all yours.
Thank you. Good evening for those who are listening in or participating. This is the Monday, May 18th meeting of the Economic Development Commission. And we are here tonight to consider a proposal for a resolution dealing with the Spring Mill Center project. And I'm going to open the meeting tonight by giving a brief overview of who we are and what we do. We're a commission of 3 members consisting of Chuck Watson, Joe Plankus, and I'm Chuck Lehman. I serve as president of this commission. And it has come to our attention that Mr. Chuck Watson, is not available to join us this evening. And due to some recent circumstances, we may be looking to actually replace Mr. Watson on the commission in the near future. So we'll deal with that later. But for now, I'd like to note the presence of a quorum so we can do business. And Mr. Plankus, are you here? You might say aye or present.
I am present, Joe Plankus.
Thank you very much, sir. So we are ready to move ahead with our business at hand. And our first item tonight on the agenda would be to approve the minutes of the, do we have some minutes from a previous meeting that we need to?
Yes, yes, we do.
We have minutes from a December 11th meeting of 2019. Is there a motion to accept those as presented?
I move we accept the minutes as presented.
I second. All in favor, aye.
Aye, Joe Plankus.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to move ahead, getting that little process out of the way. Tonight we are going to consider the Spring Mill Center project, and that includes a public hearing. And the public has been properly noticed, invited to participate. I'd like to start the evening off by asking our council to give a brief overview of this project, and she can make some comments as necessary. And then, Joe, if you have any questions for myself, John Rogers is also available. I believe that Kevin Todd is also has joined us. Is that correct, Kevin? Maybe Kevin.
Yeah, that's correct, Chuck. I'm here.
Okay, good. All right. Well, welcome. So I'm going to Catherine. Are you with us?
I am. Good evening.
Cool. Good evening. Welcome. Thank you so much. We'd like to call on you to give us a kind of a brief overview of this project, and then we'll open the public hearing after that.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
I'll do it.
This builds on the actions that the Redevelopment Commission has previously taken, which included creating a sub-allocation TIF area to help pay for this project. The Spring Mill Center project is basically a land redevelopment project, prepping the land for a proposed mixed-use development to occur in the future. I don't know if our developer is on the line also, but the bonds that are being proposed here would be payable from the tax increment revenues generated from the mixed-use development once it's up and running and operational. There's about a 1,525,000 maximum proposed financing, which would repay the developer for their investment in redeveloping the land. And so what you're being asked to do tonight is to approve the project. There is a project report along with the resolution. The project report defines the proposed financing, also talks about potential part-time and full-time jobs that could be created, along with an estimated total payroll for those jobs.
Catherine, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Joe, do you have any questions or comments before we open the public portion?
No, I have none, Chuck. It's, I've read through the documentation, been working with John and Catherine, so I'm good with what I see at this point.
All right, good. And having been properly advertised, noticed, we will open the public hearing at, it appears to be 7:43. And,
6:43.
sorry. Thank you for that correction. 6:43. We are on Eastern time. Given that, the public hearing is open. Kevin, do we have any notices of people wanting to speak, participate, or did they have any comments?
Yeah, this is Kevin Todd, Community Development. I just received an email. I will forward that to the board. Hang on. Well, okay. John, I'm going to forward it to you. For some reason, I'm not getting the email addresses of the board, and if you could forward it on. Brian, I'm going to copy you on this as well.
Is anybody on this?
Anyone on the call?
Hello?
Todd just sent me the connections. I thought it was all in I just was waiting for the meeting to start on the old room.
Oh. Yeah, we switched rooms. John Rogers, Brian Zager, did that email come through?
No, I got nothing. So Todd got it and sent it out to us. I think Catherine will be diving in here in a minute too.
I've already been on, gave my presentation.
Okay, great.
Just a suggestion for you, Chuck. Maybe we want to just have Kevin read the email that just came in, since we're having a little technical difficulty getting it passed around.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
I'm just giving him an opportunity and just making sure that our counsel, that Mr. Zager is getting dialed in as well. Welcome, Brian.
Thanks, Chuck.
Is this something, Kevin, that you would like to read into the record, or is it too long, or tell me a little
No,
bit
it's
about
short. It's short. I'm happy to read it.
Yes, if you would, please just read it into the record.
Yep, if everybody's ready, this message is from Linda Noss, and the message reads, "Why was public hearing not on agenda earlier today? Documents were not available for review. In essence, not approving the city reimbursing developer from TIF." And that's the end of her message.
Okay, well, it was posted in the paper. It's set for a public hearing. It was duly advertised. Keep in mind, we don't have to have an agenda, but if we do, we have to post it. However late we get it up there. Those are the only requirements for an agenda, if we have one.
Is there anybody else that wants to speak? Are there any other comments made from the public?
I've received no additional comments.
All right, and we'll close the public hearing portion at 6:47. And Brian, again, just to clarify, this was properly noticed, and the details and of such have been circulated and properly noticed, right?
Yes, in the paper.
Does anyone want to make a comment? Mr. Rogers, John, anybody regarding any details of this or not at this time? Hearing none, we will move on to did I hear somebody making a comment?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. We're going to move ahead in consideration of the action required of us tonight, and that's the adoption or consideration of Resolution 20-01, Spring Mill Center Project. Is there, Joe, if you have any other comments, you could make them now, or I would entertain a motion.
No, I have no other comments. I move that we approve Resolution 20-01 Spring Mill Center Project.
Duly noted, the motion by Mr. Plankus, Chuck Lehman seconds. So is there any other discussion before we call for the question? Hearing, seeing none. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye, Joe Plankus.
Aye. Aye, Chuck Lehman. Thank you very much. That concludes that portion of our business required tonight. I know of no other business that we need to take before the commission this evening. Joe, are you aware of anything that needs?
No, that's the only item that we needed to act on, as far as I know, unless Brian or John wants to add anything else to the good of the order.
No, sir, Joe, this is Zager. I don't think we have anything else for you.
This is John. I don't have anything.
Thank you all. Appreciate your attendance, and certainly want to thank the petitioner, and the project looks solid. Been working on it for a long time, and it's going to be a big benefit for the city, so we're glad to have them as part of our development plans for the future. And I think that concludes our business. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Joe Plankus.
Thank you. I'll second that. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.